Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today I'm very happy to bring you an early alpha of The Long Dark. Now, The Long Dark is a game developed by Hinterland Games. It was in a Kickstarter last year, and I pretty much backed it as soon as I heard about it. The reasons I went for it so quickly was I liked the graphic style, I thought they had announced a really strong voice cast, and the story is supposed to be a hardcore survival sim, no zombies or anything, and it's set in the northern wilderness, and it was set after a geomagnetic storm, which I will explain about later. You are bush pilot Will Mackenzie. A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern wilderness. You must survive long enough to understand how the world has just changed. Okay, so the world has not changed for the better. This is the survival sandbox mode. It puts you down, more or less, randomly, and this is a really bad thing because it's put me near a wolf, and I don't want to deal with wolves, because wolves are dangerous. So I'm going to run this way and hopefully not have to deal with them. Okay, looks like there might be a building there. Let's run in and check that. Maybe that will provide some shelter, and that wolf isn't following me anymore. So there's no story in this mode, which means the voice acting is largely a bunch of grunts and comments from the central character. Now the voice actors they announced, I didn't mean to do that. The voice actors they announced, yeah, this is not a very good place to set up base because there's nothing to shelter. There's a shelter, I guess. It's not that cold, it's only -4, so I should keep moving right now and try to find some place with maybe some food. I don't know what is around here, but I'm going to go up this ridge actually, because maybe I can get a better view from up here. I'm holding shift to try and run. That will be burning my energy a little faster, and as you climb up these you will get higher wind chill factors, which will contribute to making it hard for you to survive. Nice view there nevertheless. Because I'm so far north, the days should be kind of short, I'm guessing, especially since we're approaching winter. Oh, you can hear me really breathing. Yeah. So yeah, the voice acting, who I keep talking about, we have Mark Meir and Jennifer Hale have both been signed on. Of course, that is both Male Shep and Femme Shep from Mass Effect. We have both of them. We also have David Hayter, who is of course Solid Snake. I'm not sure if we've ever had all of them in a game together, but hey, I like hear those people together. Yeah, I am not finding any place for me to set up camp right now. This is perhaps going to be not so long. There is a deer, but unfortunately I don't have a rifle, so I can't go hunt it for its meat. But never, maybe if maybe they'll be taken down by a wolf or something. Nothing here. And that is another deer. Come on, I need a place to stay. I'm getting hungry and cold. At least we don't have a storm. Sometimes it will literally dump you in the middle of a storm. So yeah, geomagnetic storm, as I was saying, is what happens when you have a giant solar flare, what's called a coronal mass ejection, and the mass of plasma expelled at really high energy essentially comes straight at the Earth. And instead of, normally these things will miss the Earth because there's more space than Earth. Normally they will just shoot off into space and we won't get worried about them. Ooh, train tracks, I think. That's what that is. Looks like a road or something, but I think this is the train tracks. The map does not actually work in this at this time because it is an alpha. Okay, there's a wolf there. I want to keep well away from that. And that looks like a wolf over there. Okay, let's just try going this way. There might be something that I can use. That is definitely a wolf, and I want to stay well away from him. Or her. I mean, regardless, the wolves are very dangerous, especially since I don't have any weapons. So yeah, the coronal mass ejection is essentially a giant blob of plasma, and it shoots out from the sun and gets here within 24 hours or so. It can take several days, but the biggest and most powerful ones will literally take, hours. when they hit, they cause the Earth's magnetic field to whip around. And that moving magnetic field, if you know Faraday's law, it will induce electrical currents in anything metal. And the longer the metal thing, the larger the voltages, the larger currents it will generate. So, you know those giant power lines that are strung across the country to distribute power? Yeah, those get giant power surges which can literally destroy anything plugged into them. It can cause transformers and power stations and stuff to explode. This is not a good thing. Okay, I'm hoping this wolf doesn't see me, because that would be bad. Okay, first aid kit. Please don't find me. Okay, that'll help me if I'm attacked by the wolf. Oh no! Attacked by the wolf! Oh man, I get seriously attacked by that wolf there. I'm gonna run over this way, but I'm suffering from blood loss. That is not good. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? First of all, I'm gonna use this bandage. Oh man, not good. I'm gonna back off a little further. Okay, you know what? I am gonna bring these tools out. I'm gonna use a flare, because the flare might scare them. They might not like the fire that we humans bring. Okay. They seem to be not coming after me with the flare. That is a good sign. So the flares can in fact scare these things, but not always. Okay, I'm going to keep following these train tracks, because they must go to some kind of civilization. I'm not sure how far I'm going to have to go. Let's just see. Are they still following me? Okay, let's check my first aid. Take antibiotics. I don't have antibiotics. I'm going to have to keep moving. At least I'm feeling slightly warmer. Being out at night is not going to be good for me.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yes, I need to find some place to escape this cold. So yeah, what happens is the power grid gets giant power spikes in it, and it will fry electronics all over the place. It'll fry transformers, and this actually happened in 1989. There was a solar storm which caused a lot of problems with the Canadian power grid. I mean, it caused problems all over the place, but in particular, parts of Canada were blacked out. It cost billions of dollars of worth of damage, and it was just because the sun had a bad day and threw out this plasma event, which hit the Earth's magnetic field, and yeah, it generated amazing auroras, but yeah, it also blacked everything out for days at a time. Now, there was a paper that just came out recently which also looked at a more recent event. There was a giant coronal mass ejection 2 years ago in mid-July 2012. And this was roughly, they estimate roughly the same amount of energy as the Carrington event, which is an even bigger event than that happened in 1989. Oh, train loading area. What are we loading it with? Corpses. My condition is not improving. We got some cloth. And nothing. Okay, but we could have some venison here. Let's grab that. Because you know what? If I find a place to cook it, that would be really nice. I'm just going to keep following this for now, because I don't know. It says loading area, but I don't see any buildings to load things from. There's really not much I can do. He is over there. So yeah, the Carrington event in 1859 was huge. It was observed, and it literally caused fires to start in the telegraph wires. The telegraph wires were giving the operators electrical shocks, and where they were earthing, they were actually causing fires because they were generating such high voltages. Now, the 2012 event was roughly the same magnitude, but thankfully it shot off into space and completely missed the Earth, so it didn't cause any damage. But had it come the right way, then, it would have caused serious damage. I'm not seeing anything over here, but this is a railway bridge. Maybe That looks like a dam over there. That might be some place to hang out. Get warm and maybe find some materials to keep me alive. Thankfully, I've managed to escape the wolves for now. No wolves over here. Okay, so we have satellites and stuff that... Yeah. Oh my god, things feel numb. Not good. Not good at all. I'm just going to keep going. It looks really dark. What time is it? It's 6 PM. That's probably what explains why it's so dark. And we have more venison. I'm going to take that. Maybe I can find a stove here, or maybe not, because... Well,
Damn.
what is this?
Freezing.
Yeah, freezing. I know, I'm going to get in here. That might help us a little. Whew. Okay, what have we got? Well, I'm a little bit warmer here. We have... Oh, a can of fuel. That's good to have. And we have a room with stuff in it. What's over here? Some boxes. We have filing cabinets. Oh, here's a crowbar. That might be useful. I wonder if I can whack the wolves with that. Can we check these things? Oh yeah, filing cabinet. Excellent. Water! We have all sorts of supplies that will hopefully help us. Maybe I can find some antibiotics to deal with the wolf injuries. Compression bandage. Oh, now it's dark. I'm going to have to feel my way around. What did I just pick up? Cloth.
That hurts a lot.
That hurts a lot. I don't like the darkness here. I don't know if I have any spare flares right now. I haven't picked any up. Soda! I can apparently figure out that it's mountain soda even though I can't read the label. I found another mountain soda. I hate these sounds. It could be like zombies and stuff coming, but there's no zombies in this, so I'm told. Okay, what do I have in my inventory? Oh, I do have another flare. Okay, let's equip that. That will hopefully help me see what there is around here. Okay, this looks like...
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Control room. Oh, first aid kit. Is there something in this? Antiseptic. Water bottle. No. Let me just see. First aid. Take antibiotics. Antibiotics. Inventory. Do I have any first aid? I don't have antibiotics. It's not good. Oh, storm lantern. That'll be good. That will be better than the flare, although the flare probably freaks out the dogs, or the wolves. This. Not this. Not this. So yeah, we actually... Oh, painkillers. We actually have satellites that can detect these things. And hypothetically, if we saw one of these things coming, you could tell people, you know, unplug everything for the next 24 hours, and they could shut down parts of the power grid and try to insulate things. So they might voluntarily have a blackout. Oh yeah, I can use a crowbar to open these lockers. Looking for some antibiotics. What am I going to search? Sewing kit. Yes, because sewing is a useful thing if you remember First Blood. And, you know, these storms of this scale, they probably happen every couple of they probably happen much more often. You know, the sun has an 11-year solar cycle, which means it's quiet and then it peaks, activity peaks every 11 years. But these giant events, most of them don't hit the Earth, but when they do hit the Earth, that's when crazy things can happen. Also, these flares, the radiation that comes out of them can actually cause satellites to shut down. It can mess up the memory that's on satellites. And oh, that looks like a way down there. I'm going to check everything around here first, make sure I don't miss anything. Once this thing is extinguished, I can head down with my lantern. So although these flares and stuff happen every 11 years, we get major flares and stuff. There does seem to be quite a bit of variability in the activity from one solar cycle to the next. Oh, man, I'm still looking for some antibiotics. Nothing. And only the coronal mass ejections that hit the Earth really have this potential to cause a geomagnetic storm that could shut everything down. And incidentally, actually, there was another really good analysis that was made a few weeks ago. Oh, rifle ammunition. Shame I don't actually have a rifle. Okay, nothing here. Maybe one of these will contain a rifle. Somebody basically took the records from an insurance company and looked at every claim by a power company, and they threw out everything that showed damage to like electrical hardware due to things like floods and things like that, and everything left where there was like a mysterious failure of some component of the power network. They basically plotted on a graph versus time. Then they tried to figure out when these events happened, right? So they put them versus time, and then they got information on geomagnetic storms, or solar storms, and tried to match them up. And it turned out that on the occasions of any geomagnetic storm activity, there was a 20% higher chance of insurance claims, of equipment randomly failing. So you can take the costs of these things, because of course insurance payouts have a quantifiable cost, and you can figure out that just background small-scale geomagnetic storms literally cost billions of dollars per year. I'm just looking around. This looks like the generator hall. We're obviously at a hydroelectric dam. Unfortunately, well, looks like everybody's gone. I'm not sure why, but this place was probably not the safest place. Okay, nothing along here. There's nothing. I guess this is a gantry along one side. Nothing up here. Oh, is that somebody there? It looks like I saw a flash of somebody there. I shall run over there and find out. Oh, that's where I came down. I could throw this away now. I don't need that. That looks like a light must have fell from the ceiling. This maybe is an abandoned hydroelectric dam, because if this was a working one, you would imagine they would have a bunch of people actually working to fix it.
Damn, that hurts.
Damn, that hurts. And I'm tired as well. I'm tired and I'm cold and I'm bleeding. At least I'm not dying just yet. You know what? Maybe what can I do in terms of first aid? Is there something I can do? Can I use the sewing kit? Suturing and crafting repair. Oh, painkillers. I could take these. Use. I'm going to eat these painkillers. Maybe that'll help. No, it doesn't help induce my condition. Oh, that's the place I was in previously. Okay. I can just about make out somebody here. Yeah, it's a corpse. Painkillers. Yes, we all know. Yes, he obviously used them all. Oh, there's a hatchet here. What? Hatchet? Hatchet! Hatchet! Ah, that'll help me collect some firewood, maybe. Candy bar. Candy bar is good to have. Energy bar? Okay, well that's us. I'm going to bring out my lantern, actually. Ooh, tools, tools, tools. Storm lantern. Equip. Obviously, obviously electrical flashlights are not going to help particularly well, because they will be burned out by the energy of this solar event. Yeah, that's where I was earlier. I wonder if there's anything on top of these generator assemblies. I highly doubt there would be anything there, but you never know. This place is so creepy. But at least it's not... Oh, look! There's a rifle! Aha! Now I have the power to deal with these... It looks like it's been here a while, but you know what? I can make this thing work. I can make this work. I can bring the fight to the wolves. Okay, you know what? I'm going to head up to the top here and maybe spend the night. I don't know, I'm kind of worried because I'm bleeding. I don't know where I'm going to get antibiotics. Like, I don't know where else there is around here. I wonder, can I use... Oh, that's not what I'm doing. Can I equip forage wood? Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Back. What I'm going to try doing is turning this off, then foraging some wood. Using the hatchet. Yes! Forage, forage, forage. Get myself some firewood. So you don't need to worry about collecting, like, everything. Oh, there, I foraged reclaimed wood. Now I can put this light back on. Aha! Now can I start a fire somewhere to keep myself warm? I don't see...
All I can think about is food.
All I can think about is food. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start a fire. Start fire. I cannot start a campfire indoors. You know what? I'm going to sit down. And in fact, I am really hungry, so let's look at my inventory and see what I can get to eat. Oh, I've got my, okay, candy bar, eat. Oh man, yeah, my calories were like practically zero. Drink that grape soda as well. That's better, that's putting some calories on me. Can I eat this? Oh, I need a can opener for that. Can't I use the hatchet to open this tin can? Let me tell you, I know how to open a tin can with a with a hatchet. Okay, how am I doing now? Hunger and thirst are still pretty high. I'm just going to keep drinking things. That's got me a little way through the day. Okay, it's 10 PM, I've survived for 6 hours and I'm really tired. You know what I'm going to do is drop the bedroll there. Just sleep indoors, turn off my lantern, and go to sleep. And I probably want to sleep until, like, the light comes up. Because there's not much else I can do. I mean, injured, I don't really have the stuff to fix much. I guess I could try suturing my wounds. That might help. Okay, day 2, we have some light. Okay, bedroll, pick up. I'm down to 8%. You know what? I'm going to try...
Not gonna pull through this time.
I'm not going to pull through. Food and drink, tool. I'm going to use my sewing kit. Is there a sewing kit here? Sewing kit. Use this. That might help improve my condition a little. Oh, I'm not bleeding anymore. That's what I should have used, but I'm dehydrated.
I need some water.
You need some water. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I have, under food and drink, some water. Drink. Okay, that's a little better, huh? I'm still totally hungry. I need to find some food or a can opener. What's the temperature? You know what? We have light snow outside. We don't have a major thing. But what I could do, I could repair... Could I repair something here? I have a hunting rifle. I could repair my sweater. It was obviously damaged by the wolf. So that will maybe help keep me warmer. Oh no, start repair. Come on. Failed. No, I wasted all my stuff. That's terrible. That's not a good sign. Do I have any clothing that I can... No spare clothing here. I really don't have any option. So what I'm going to do is get my hunting rifle, equip. And then if I see any wolves, I'm going to get me some vengeance. That's really what I'm going to do. Right. Before I die, I'm going to take a wolf with me. Okay, I'm colder once again. So I'm guessing this dam is the edge of the map and I can't go any further in this direction. So I'll just start following around this way. Maybe if I can follow the train tracks, they'll go somewhere. I can't really... I mean, man, I just really don't have any options here. I have no food. I couldn't even... In all that stuff, I could find a rifle, but I couldn't find a can opener. Well, the train tracks must go somewhere. They probably go to a blocked tunnel at some point. So the game is scaled in time and space, which means that time passes way faster than it does in reality. But also it means that it's scaled in space so that things are actually closer together than they would otherwise be. So while it may take you several hours to walk between two locations, actually it only takes you a few minutes.
Not sure I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to make it either. This is part of the appeal of survival games. Yeah, grey sky above, and it just looks like there's been a rock fall, apparently induced by a magnetic storm. That must have been one heck of a geomagnetic storm, I must say. But at the very least, we don't have zombies coming out of the woodwork and attacking us. That would be from those silly survival games which aren't realistic at all. Now, the final game obviously has a story, and given that there's more than one voice actor, I would imagine it means that there are other survivors who you may perhaps collaborate or compete with. Don't actually know at this time, but we'll find out. Okay.
I could eat anything.
I could eat anything. Yes. Oh, maybe I could start a fire. Didn't I pick up some venison? Can I start a fire, like, here? That might be an idea. Oh, hold on. I could start a fire here. Start fire. Okay. And do I have any accelerant? I could use a little accelerant. Start the fire.
Damn it.
Oh, man, that's not good. Start a fire. And use that. I've only got 11. I've used my accelerant and it didn't work. Come on. Please. Please. It's going to take longer. This is it. You have to keep testing and then you'll find out what it... Oh! No! I need to get a fire going. Insufficient. I need tinder to start a fire. Crikey. That's not good. You know what? I guess I could try reclaiming... I could try reclaim forage for wood. Yes. Forage, forage, forage. Because if I can get a fire going, then I can cook that venison and eat it. I died from starvation and exposure. Oh well. I foraged firewood. Great. Just in time for me to suffocate, not to starve. And I didn't end up getting vengeance against the wolves. Well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? They actually have a pretty well developed map at this time, and it's quite enjoyable to play, but I haven't managed to survive more than a day and a half. It's really brutal. So it will be available to alpha backers start of August, and then I believe later it will be on Steam Early Access. I'm not sure when the story is coming, but I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing. The game is The Long Dark. It's by Hinterland Games. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.